Hello, chat. I'm trying to see if I can afford it. Baby. Let's see. That's 0. Bruh. 0 to 1 is unironically so hard. How was that a death, bro? man. Bro, what? Bro. Man. I think I double clicked too fast. Happening. I unselect it. What's up? Yo, it's been a while. Not bad. What about you? I was working like a night shift job for like a year, so I was doing absolutely nothing else besides just dying at that job. And I quit it like a few weeks ago, and I'm just not doing much right now. What are you up to for a job? Dream job, huh? Oh, really? Security clearance type job? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I met someone not that long ago that was like was talking about something like that as well, but he just kind of ghosted me. But I saved from my other job to buy a pretty good computer now, so I actually have a PC I can play games and stream on and do other stuff, do AI stuff. So I might be playing NFM again. We'll see. But I really want to play Flame Wall though. My dream level. Oh really? Something just got old or what? I just saw that NFM World was a thing, so that might be cool. Yeah, that's fair. What happened with your Valorant grind? It probably ended like a few years ago, right? Um, this is top two right now, which means well, every level in the top 10 right now is harder than Silent Club stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's rough. Like that takes a toll on your mental too. I haven't played any games in like over a year, so I'm kind of happy to be playing a game again, to be honest. Even if it's just crashing into a spike over and over on Geometry Dash. Oh, really? Sick, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna download Rocket League again, too. You hurt your hand? Oh, really? Was it from hockey? Oh, yeah. Jesus. How'd that, did you hit it on, how did it get hit or something, or what? Oh, genetic. Ouch. Yeah. Well, you have other things going for you at least. One of my friends was kind of had a issue. He was a rock climber, but he just got arthritis like in his early 20s, which was like, ugh. So he couldn't rock climb anymore because it was genetic. How's there oh, trying to find his carpal tunnel surgery. Really? Is it just from what have you been up to recently? Anything besides your job, like that you're using your keyboard a lot or using your hands or wrists a lot? Oh, okay, sick. I remember you telling me you were telling me you wanted to get started on that as well, like Godot, right? Yeah, or Godots. Yeah, low key. Yeah, low key work is the enemy of productivity. Like I'm not even lying. At least that's how it was for me at my job. Especially since I worked night shift, like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. at like a radio pharmaceutical company. It was just shit. I liked the job, but the hours were awful. How's are you still with the Josie? Oh, sick. Yeah, I got a girlfriend too, and we're gonna get engaged soon. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was like so depressed, like probably around when we like met again on Discord and like around that time. Like I was so cringe as well, but yeah, life is looking up for me as well. gonna attempt this level until I beat it. So it's probably gonna take me at least 3 years, which is the low estimate. Yeah. Like in comparison, I think where's Sonic Wave? So I got 25% on Sonic Wave on my phone. And I couldn't even get 1% on Flame Wall on my phone in like around the same amount of attempts. Like I had to get a new computer for it. Or like I got a computer. I was planning on playing this level anyway, like on the computer, but I was just playing it on my phone on 60 hertz. And I got 25% on Sonic Wave, and I got like 0.99% on this level in around the same number of attempts. I don't know if that's like a accurate comparison of difficulty, but yeah. Yeah, of it being 100. Wait, do I even have a browser? I don't even know if I have a browser source set up for for OES. 1 sec. Let me have to make a new one. I'll put on Zoink's completion, the top 1 player. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the resolution's fucked.
It's even more beautiful in person.
Scale scares
Wait, can I like not?
Who or
What's
caused it?
No one knows.
Okay, I kind of.
It burns perpetually, fueled by something unexplainable. Whatever caused it, it's even more. It can't be good.
Wait, what's happening?
Students went missing 6 or 7 days
What the fuck is happening? Did I not do the right?
Another incident in a growing list of disappearances at the site, and authorities chalk it up to natural.
Oh my god, I'm getting rid of this.
Give me a cup of your cheapest long.
How do I get rid of this, bro? I haven't used OBS in way too long.
This is the 20.
Oh my god. Wait, how do I like? Dude, it's actually been so long since I used OBS. Hold on. Window capture. That's probably it. Select a window to capture this one. There we go. Okay. Oh, you think Decode is harder than Deadlocked? I think Deadlocked was. In my opinion, Deadlocked was harder. I've also viewed Decode on my phone, but in my opinion, Deadlocked was harder.
How are you poor?
College. I'm in debt. Naturally.
But you're like 14. Okay, young Sheldon.
How are you already in debt? I'm lying. I'm not in debt. I got awards.
Yo, hop off. You wanna play dice?
Dice? Oh, that's so like. Yo, who wants my number?
Oh really?
No, bro.
That's such a peak level.
Dude.
I thought you told me in DMs you beat Sonic Wave before.
Let's go in depth, bro. Here we go. It's time. Time to go in depth. Yo, it's like if you go in depth, you got us, right?
Yeah, Sonic Wave was a top 1 level in 2016. But if I ever get around to it, I'm gonna be beating this level and then doing an all instruments cover of Flame Wall because I really like the song. Love Camellia too. Funny enough, I think the song is going to be easier to do a cover. I think it's going to be easier to play all the instruments of the song than to beat the level. At least for me. Because the guitar and the violin doesn't sound that hard. The hardest part is like the piano and the drums, and I already know how to play piano and drums, so... Yeah, 3 years is the low estimate. For this guy, it took 1 month because he's like on the undisputed goat of GD. There's like 2 sections where you can pause. So he does it on both. The thing is, I would have to buy a violin and an acoustic drum set, but... Or at least like the correct drum layout for like to be able to play this. But right now this level has one verifier and 2 victors. Seven minutes long, by the way. This is the other pause section. I don't know. That is a good question. The next player I'm supposed to interview, or I was supposed to interview before like he ghosted me. That was like one of the questions I was going to ask him, because I did manage to get an interview with the current number 2 player, and the next interview I was supposed to do was supposed to be with the number 3 player. But he just kind of ghosted me. Like my question was going to be, how do you like, because these timings are so precise, I was going to ask him like, how do you learn a level, like what are your audio and visual cues to like learn click timings? And especially getting them like consolidated in your brain, especially multiple clicks at a time. Because you have to, like, to be good at learning levels, you have to learn like multiple inputs at once, or not necessarily multiple inputs at once, but you have to be able to be fast at basically chunking multiple inputs quickly. And I just don't understand how you do that, especially when the level just has so many precise inputs. It's like, oh, it's like early orb timing, late orb timing, or like early click, late click, and this one's like slightly later. Like I don't see how there's any potential grouping for that. Cause like at least in other things that you learn, at least we could take like piano for an example. You said you've played piano and read sheet music before, so maybe you would relate a little bit, but like there's intervals on the sheet music, right? So like if you see an interval, you can just group those 2 notes together. Like if it's like 2 notes right next to each other, you don't really have to think, oh, it's this note and then this note. You can just think, oh, it's like 5 notes in a row, instead of instead of like memorizing individually, right? A, B, like C, D, E, B, or yeah, or whatever, right? But I don't see how you can do that in Geometry Dash, but it must be possible, otherwise you can't learn a level fast. Yeah, I mean, it took the verifier a year and a half. Like, the verifier, yeah, it took the verifier a year and a half. It took this guy, Zoink the Goat, 1 month. And it took, like, the number 6 player, or number 5 or 6 player, it took that guy 4.5 months.
Flame wall! Bro! That was my first attempt from 0! That was literally my first fucking attempt from 0! I just fucking beat Flame Wall!
Yeah, so Thinking Space 2 is the current top one, verified by Zoink, and Flame Wall is the current number 2 level, and Zoink is first victor. Like, basically, if you see so many levels, especially on the top 10, it's either like verified by Zoink or Zoink is the first victor. Except for this one. Yeah. So this is the Pointer Crate Demon List. This is like a third-party thing. It's just they just rank all the toughest levels on this. They call it the Demon List. So they whoever beats a level has to submit their footage to the Demon List mods, and then it gets added onto their Pointer Crate account. The third-party thing, yeah. But I just like, wait, is mine? Oh, am I on monitor capture? What's going on? Wait, I hope I didn't like leak a stream key. Okay. But I was hoping to get 4% today because I learned 3 to 4%. I was getting pretty consistent at it, so I was just streaming and hoping I could get 4%. I think I started playing this level on the computer like a few weeks ago. I did try on my phone as well, but that didn't go anywhere, of course. Because, I don't know, it's just, the phone is just too small, I can't see. No one's beating this on 60 hertz on the phone. It's not, like, not for like a very, very long time, if ever. That was way too late, holy crap. Dude, the problem, the one thing that's really annoying about this level is that 0 to 1% is like actually difficult. It's like actually so hard, but the rest, like, I don't know. I don't know about like the other percentages beside like past 4 so far, but like I've gotten 1 to 4% like many times, but like 0 to 1% is just so hard. I just die like every time. Wow, that was way too late again. Yeah, actually, I don't know how many frame perfects there are in this level. I would need to look that up. There aren't as many as you would expect because the level is just so long, so the length carries the difficulty a lot. Bro, come on. The frustrating part is just dying to an easy part as well. Like even though like 1 to 4% is like less difficult in my opinion, it's just still frustrating. It makes it even more frustrating to die to like some random part. Yeah. Fortunately, like I think the one thing I do have, if nothing else, is patience. So I'm I'm ready for the long haul on this level. Like I don't think I'm good at very much, but I think I'm good at having patience. Man. The other reason I don't like playing from 0 too much on this level is just because the CPS is so high. I'm like gonna destroy my finger if I play too much. Like there's like 3 triple clicks just in the first 1%. Because I have to think about like if this level is going to take me at least 3 years, I have to like not get injured. Or like I have to like not, you know. So I have to think about that. the other thing, speaking of injuries, is I kind of fucked up my back last year because because I did squats with like improper form, and that kind of fucked up my golf season, as well as, I mean, not to mention like night shift. But I'm trying to recover this year and hopefully, because one of the things that's stopping me from being a pro golfer is like I'm literally just too weak. So I literally just need to hit the gym. Yeah. Are you yeah. And where are your back issues coming from? Is bro too tall? Oh yeah. Dude, yeah, eagle lifting is so low key, that's like where, yeah, that's low key where I fucked up my back. Except it was only it was only on one plate on a squat. And I think I just tried it like way too early, like before I was ready to do it. And I tried to do like 10 sets or not 10 sets, 10 reps or something. And I shouldn't have like done that. 3 sets of 6 plates. Yeah. Like, it's so crazy. It seems like such a small mistake in the moment, and then it fucks you up for so long. Dude, but 3 years is crazy. Like, I genuinely hope my back is not hurting in 2 more years. Because it's low key like almost, it's been like half a year probably since my back is hurting. Are you doing like physical therapy on your back too? Hmm. Stretches, yeah. No, bro. That was good. Okay. Swimming helped. Yeah, maybe like if you do some, not like some stability work maybe, because I'm gonna like start trying to do like planks because it's like it's only like one side of my back. So if I do like a left side plank, it might start helping. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know because sometimes I've heard, yeah, my core is weak too. So that's like one of my problems as well. Oh, your message got blocked. How do I like unblock this? I see your message. It just like didn't go through in public chat. How do I like? Okay, I don't know how to like make it. Okay, I see it. Yeah, yeah. Low key, like it was the same issue for me. Like I just was not going to the gym because I just didn't like it, and it's like, well, I kind of don't have a choice if I want to improve. So I'm gonna be working on that this year for sure. Oh, dude, that was so close. 3.94. Dude, I knew I was gonna die to that click at least once. Dude, literally same. Like not shoveling snow, but like whenever I like maybe if I like push something or lift something, I just like feel it's like super deep. It's like almost like near my spine. Like it's just like it just like lingers there. And I can't exacerbate anything. Like lower back shoots down your leg. Dude, I was actually like looking this up on ChatGPT today. And I literally it said like something about that. Like that could happen. Wait, let me see where it is. Yeah, you can never massage it or anything. Yeah, well, at least for me, like it feels like it's so embedded. I don't think massaging would even help. Okay, so like ChatGPT was like, okay, do you have like pain that shoots down your leg? And I was like, no. Um, wait, what is it? Yeah, it was that thing that you were saying. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sciatica. That's what it could. It says it could be a nerve thing, I guess. But that's like, I mean, you've probably looked into it more than I have, but I just thought it was a coincidence that I literally looked it up today and I found that information. Yeah, it could be a lot of things. Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally core stability and mobility, like light mobility, not exacerbating it. Because I think the other thing I kind of fucked it up last year is even though it was hurting, I still tried to do like full speed golf swings, especially playing for like playing tournaments and stuff. And I think that plus like night shift, I couldn't recover properly because my sleep was bad. So it's like all these factors. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but it low key has. Yeah, I should. I wonder how much it's gonna cost. Low key, my since I turned 26, my health insurance is kind of gone, especially since I don't have a job anymore. We'll see. I'll have to figure out how to deal with that. I haven't looked into it yet. And I'm lucky. Yeah, I was like, since I was on night shift, it was just too bad for me because like the company, um, yeah, I guess that is a strat. But the company I was working for did have pretty good insurance. It's just like they were night shifts, so it's like, oh, it's kind of like, oh, we have a job that's like bad for your health, but we have great health insurance. So it's like, well, I don't know. Yeah, the thing about my company that I worked for is I was like, I mean, it's still a big company, but it's still like it was like a lot smaller than what you'd normally think of as like a corporate job. So it wasn't that bad, but like I said, I really liked the job. I liked the people I worked with. It's just the hours. I could not the hours were just non-negotiable. I just could not do nights. How long you're a receptionist? Like, bro, how long ago was that? Yeah. I feel like that's getting a lot more common these days where the company will just post fake stuff. It's like, okay, well, like the rise of ghost jobs and whatnot, like applying on Indeed for a fake position and they'll just sell your data. Like, there's no guarantee I can, but the gym is literally like the bottom, one of my weakest. It's like one of the weakest links in my game. So like the way I hit the ball is like already pro level. But like my short game, like around the greens, like where you hit like short shots and stuff, like chipping, it's called around the green. That part needs work. And then I'm like also just I'm just too weak. Like my swing speed is like really really low compared to a professional, so I need to work on that. Like my like accuracy, like just hitting like normal shots is like above tour average, like above PGA Tour average when if I'm like locked in. Yeah, yeah. I've seen those flow charts, like where it's yeah, exactly. The only two good jobs that I got, or not even good jobs, like literally the only actual jobs that I've got is because of people I know. It's not even through applying randomly because I feel like that's not possible anymore. I don't know. Did you like randomly apply for your job or you knew someone? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't grinded any technical skills at all recently, so I would be completely screwed if it came to an interview like that. But it's like you have to be on top of those technical skills and get lucky, I feel like in that sort of software though. That's crazy. What do you think like the actual different what do you think like the difference would have been if it was a recruiter? Because I'm sure you've probably done like other interviews. Like so like what was the difference? Oh. That's so funny. Yeah, that's kind of how it was for me back in I think it was 2023 when I worked as a software dev. It was just like a family friend that I knew and he just got someone to interview me and could tell that I liked the subject and hired me as well. But I didn't stick around for that too long. But if I, the funny thing is, if I didn't, if I, because I quit that job, I technically, I guess I ended up meeting my current girlfriend, future wife. So in a way, that was lucky. Yeah. A billion resumes that say that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's all like all slop resumes, kind of. Cause like when I was at my old job, like it was like lab work, right? It wasn't like computer science stuff. It was like lab stuff. So I ended up seeing a couple of resumes for like future like potential hires, and I look just looking at the resumes, it's like I could not tell who actually was going to be a good hire or not just from a resume, because they would all just say, "Oh, I have experience with like this equipment," or "I know how to like do this," and it's like, well, I mean, I don't know. Good thing I wasn't hiring, obviously. The funny thing is, my boss, my new boss. So I got hired in January of last year, and then the boss that hired me ended up quitting like a couple months later for a better job, and so then my new boss was like trying to hire new people because it was like a new-ish company. It's like a new-ish company in our area, and they ended up hiring like this guy who was like super in that enthusiastic in the interview, and he seemed good on the resume, but he was like super he was like pretty autistic, and he was kind of like he could not focus on anything. And he was just obsessed with like storm chasing and like chasing, so he would just like take a bunch of time off to go like chase a storm in the Midwest, and he'd be like, okay, well, like what are we gonna do with this guy? And it's funny because I guess he must have passed the interview with flying colors because he got hired. I don't know if that comes down to like my boss's inexperience with hiring or what. My experience with internship was similar. The boss hired me later. Yeah. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Stuck IT for 2 years. Yeah, the company I was at also needed an IT person, but I was like, nah, I'm not working somewhere that like has a night, because there was a day shift, but my boss was just like kind of incompetent a little bit, so he just kind of I was just stuck on night shift for too long. But our IT was like incompetent as well. Like one of the guys, one of like my supervisors, he was like pretty smart, and he's like on Discord, so he knows like computer, like for like a normal person that's like online, right? So he had to like teach this boomer IT guy how to use TeamViewer for some reason. Like why? It's like, why do you not know how to use TeamViewer and you're like an IT person? Like I don't like how's that even possible? Literally. Yeah, it's just like getting your foot in the door is the hardest part, in my opinion. I mean, that's from my limited experiences. That's what I can see, and it's made even harder now because AI resumes and AI filtering, applicant tracking software, ATS. That's what it's called. Yeah, if you stay at your job for a year, yeah. Because then you rise above like the candidates that are just entry level. Because everyone wants like some level of experience even for an entry level position. So bro, why am I clicking so late there? Okay. Yeah. A lot of people with 5+ years of experience who can't land jobs. Yeah. 5 years of, yeah, literally, like all you have to do is actually do work for 5 years. Even less than that. Like even if you do actual work for like 2 or 3 years, you should just be like ready to work at places. But I guess it like depends. Like some places tech stacks are just so different. But I mean, I don't know. I haven't been in, dude, I haven't like looked into like tech or like that kind of computer science stuff in so long. But like if a company has a tech stack, even if a different company has a different tech stack, it shouldn't be like those technologies do super different things. Like you're gonna have a database. You're gonna have, yeah, exactly. Tech stacks differ. Coding gosh, coding principles always stay the same. Like I mean, exactly like learning a new language. You could be learning new syntax, but like the logic is going to be similar. Like so, even if they have like a different database versus like Mongo versus like what's even a database like Cassandra, Mongo versus Cassandra versus I don't know, like actual SQL. You're gonna have different syntax in the business logic, but it's like I guess you would get tested on like yes, it's testing and doing probably doing like unit tests and stuff. At least from my experience, like a super limited experience, it was just like debugging, testing for like security stuff, and like yeah, stuff like that. Yo, Jaden, sorry, bro, I'm only playing Flame Wall. Unless I need a break, which I do not right now. Do you use any AI agents in your workflow right now? Or like and AI enhanced stuff? It's like I got a new computer, and I'm gonna be putting a bunch of LLMs on it, so we'll see. Because I got a 5090 in-house LLMs. Interesting. So even if they're open, yeah, because I guess it's a security thing. Yeah, it's definitely a security thing. You can't use like state of the art like Um, why am I blanking? Literally OpenAI and Anthropic, like you can't use those. Yeah. If you have Claudia. I mean, the thing is, OpenAI claims that if you use their APIs, they don't take your data versus like if you actually use the UI on the web browser. But it's like, how much do you actually trust that? Yeah, no, I haven't bought. I don't. Yeah, I haven't like bought any. I've been paying for like the monthly subscription of ChatGPT for like. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't trust it. Especially, I mean, if you were using the web browser UI, obviously they have it, but they claim like if you use the API, if you use the API rates, they don't. They don't do that. Yeah, like, yeah. At the end of the day, I know they're taking that data, so I only send things that I'm comfortable sending anyway. So like, I half care, I half don't. Dude, it's like dying there. You're using AI to help you write. Yeah. There's the guy named Andre Karpathy who used to work at Tesla and OpenAI. Um, he's a he's kind of on the cutting edge of research, and basically he says right now agents are good enough to just use tab and autocomplete, and that's going to be the best use case. Yeah. Like if you're using Copilot or something, the most efficient use of your time is just going to be to tab and autocomplete. Aside from probably writing boilerplate. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point too. Kind of like cheating in the video game. Yeah, cool. I'll see you around, dude. Yeah, it's good to see that you're doing well too. For sure, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like, it was nice to see you after a while. Dude, yeah, 4% is so close. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, man. bro. No shots. Whoops, let's put a checkpoint. Are these like real people? Kick up a bot problem, bro. Can't tell if those are real people or not. Bro, who is Official Gambling Academy? That's definitely a real person. think 4%'s happening today. Oh boy, it's starting to hurt. Cat? Mr. Cat? Thomas? 네. 무슨 내용이나? Scenery. Yeah, 4%'s not happening today, unfortunately. Unfortunate. It's okay. Probably gonna have to try again tomorrow. I've gotten that run 1 to 4% so many times. It's just not working today. Working from 0 anyway. So probably gonna have to call it for now. It's definitely gonna happen tomorrow, so well, I can't make promises, but it will happen tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Peace.